Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. I know it's been a while, but as y'all know, there are a couple of things that we need to talk about, and that is Diddy. Let's get into it. First things first, what is Sean Diddy Combs even getting arrested for? So Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested and is now facing a 3-count indictment. These indictments include racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and interstate transport for sex trafficking. Now, as you guys can hear, that is very serious. So, racketeering, from what I researched, is pretty much just like organized crime. So pretty much how Sean Diddy Combs, Diddy, p.diddy, had his business, all that different stuff that he does. He used that as a legal avenue into doing illegal things so that it wouldn't be as hard to trace because he's doing it through a legal pathway.
Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment charging Sean Combs with racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York.
Of course, as everybody's been joking about, the 1,000 bottles of baby oil found at his residence. That's pretty crazy. So I really can't elaborate on that too much, but what I can say is that something people have been trying to say is that they don't know particularly what he's been using the baby oil for, how he even used 1,000 things of baby oil. But people have been speculating, oh, he used the baby oil for the acts that he was doing at the parties, or he used it to actually put it on the floor so that when people tried to leave the party and he didn't want them to leave, they would slip and fall so they couldn't even leave the party. Anyways, next point. The alleged freak-offs, which involve multiple sex workers and others, which involved a lot of drugs, multiple drugs, and along with this, they'd go on for multiple days, as the police have said, leading to the use of IV drips because of intense dehydration. Do you guys understand how dehydrated and, like, just for a loss of energy that you need to be in, like, to need an IV drip for dehydration? You can't even have like electrolytes in just a bottle of water. Like, you need an IV drip. That's serious. Next point. So according to Y Entertainment, an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians has resurfaced where Kim and Kourtney are having a conversation where Kim recalls a party that Diddy hosted that she went to.
Who was with you this weekend? A bunch of my friends. Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber, so far French so good. Montana. Do you even know half the people you're naming? No. She didn't go to bed. I haven't been to bed yet. You haven't? I want to be Clay when I grow up, Court. I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. Well, this party, I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
A video has also resurfaced of Diddy and Justin Bieber when Justin was only 15 years old. This video was a short conversation about the two having a 48-hour sleepover and Diddy asking what Justin wanted to do in those 48 hours. He is quoted in that video saying he's having 48 hours with Diddy, where we hanging out and what we're doing we can't really disclose.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come in LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come in LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the first shot at this.
Man.
Get that out. Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down. You gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right, 16.
You're not ready. Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Josh.
Okay.
Let's slow down. Okay.
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours. When when you get 16, you're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
We're going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang out some girls.
Guys, now what I would like to say about that is what concerned me is when he said we really can't disclose what happens in these 48 hours. What I noticed is that Justin Bieber looked a little bit concerned because he kind of looked at Diddy when he said that, he kind of looked at him like that. I'm gonna show the video in here, and same with the Kim Kardashian video. I will be showing that in here as well, but he looked concerned. According to the New York Post, Diddy was allowed a brief moment to speak to his children amid these extreme allegations. They say that his children are very shocked by what their father is arrested for and currently in prison awaiting trial, and Diddy was very desperate to speak to them and worry for their well-being during this time. And according to New York Post, an article saying that Sean Combs forced women to have relations with guests where most goers of the party were under the influence of drugs. They said the drugs were very much involved. It is a lot, actually. But along with this is all going to federal court, which is very serious because it means that there's already substantial evidence put against Sean Combs. Because when it's in the regular court, people can get accused, you go to prison, and then they build a case against you to possibly put you away for real. In federal court, they build a case against you over time so that when they arrest you, they already know we're putting you away. There is evidence to conclude that what you did is true. So him going to federal court is very, very serious. So that means that these investigators have already built a very substantial case against Sean Diddy Combs. So we'll see what happens with this trial. But along with that, him being in jail right now, Diddy has been put under a regular suicide watch. So we should watch out for that. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but he has been put under regular suicide watch. Hopefully nothing happens before this trial, because I know a lot of people want to know what happened at these parties. What did Diddy do? Did Diddy do it? Diddy might have did it, but I'm not gonna say that he did it. But he might have did it. Now I'm gonna talk about his kids. Nothing bad about his kids. I just want to point out who some of his kids are by, who his kids are, if you don't already know. So he has two 17-year-old twin daughters who are by Kim Porter, which is his late wife, who allegedly he killed, but she did, quote unquote, die from pneumonia in 2018. But some people say that he killed her because she was going to make a tell-all book about him and his activities, and he did not want that to get out. But one line, it says she died from pneumonia. He has a son named 𝐚𝐭, which his actual name is Christian. He's 26, also by Kim Porter. Quincy, who was raised by Diddy but is not his biological child. He has a daughter named Chance, who is 18, a son named Justin, who is 30, and a baby girl that is 1 year old. Diddy's twin girls are currently allegedly staying with their late mother's friend Lala in Los Angeles. That was quoted by TMZ. And about the tell-all book, there was a false release of the book of Combs' late wife Kim Porter that was released on Amazon and is now a #1 bestseller. People are saying that the book is entirely false and is unfinished, wrong, the dates are jumbled up and mixed up and crazy, and everything just isn't right and doesn't fit together. And they're saying that this book is really just to profit off of the incident, and it isn't true. And also, Kim Porter's friend said that Kim Porter never even made a book. She wasn't making a book before she died. So, to the point that there is even a book release on Amazon is strange and false. She never even made a book. So for there to be a book, that means that possibly, allegedly, the book is fake. It's because she never even made a book in the first place. But that was cited by Billboard. Now, that is really all that I have points wise on here. But I do want to say a little something. I do not take this kind of stuff lightly. The things that Diddy is being accused of is extremely serious and not to be played with. Of course, until this trial happens and we get some solid he did it, Diddy did it, did he do it, Diddy did it, Diddy did it, we don't know. I will not say that any of this stuff is true. I will not say any of this stuff is false. But there is just a lot of creepy things on the internet that has been resurfacing lately of Diddy and his associates and people that he knows in Hollywood, and it's not looking good for Diddy or the people that he's associated with. So we'll just have to see what happens at the trial. I will be updating you guys once that trial happens and what is going on and how that's going. That will most likely be a YouTube short though. I don't know, unless it's like huge and I have to make like a video about it. It might not even be that long if I make a video, but still. Sex trafficking, all this different stuff, the alleged abuse, mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, to a lot of people, by a lot of people, is really crazy, and I'm really just waiting to see what happens. I know we're all on the edge of our seats, and I will update you guys if I see anything new. But aside from that, those are the points that I really wanted to say. And I don't really know what else to say. This is just a really crazy situation. And this alleged abuse that's been happening for years upon years. People are bringing back up Aaliyah, how Diddy allegedly killed Aaliyah, how Diddy was allegedly associated in the killing of Tupac. A lot of stuff. A lot of different celebrities like Shawn Wayans, Kevin Hart, Jennifer Lopez, among others, were very much associated with these parties, allegedly. There's just so many things that are coming out, and you don't know what's real, what's fake, what's just alleged, what's just something through the grapevine that people are just trying to spring up for a conversation. It's just a lot. But I will update you guys when I see some new stuff. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. and you guys either learned something new or got a little bit more information about what you already know concerning this case. And if I see anything new, I will update you guys. And I hope that you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next 7 months. I'm just kidding. I'll make a video soon. I promise. Bye.
About the freak off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr., tell them about the freak off. Tell them about the freak off. Tell them the truth. Tell these people the truth. Oh, shut the fuck up. You don't give a fuck about none of these kids. Do y'all see a fucking picture in this house of a fucking kid? He don't care about these kids. All he care about is doing drugs, drinking alcohol, fucking these hoes. That's what you care about. So let's go. I'm a Diddy bop the fuck up out of here. You and your freak off. You can get back to your freak off in a minute. You'll be next. You'll be next. You'll be next. You'll be next. Your stories will be coming out next.
What you gotta say now? What you gotta say now? You ain't got shit to say when you put your girl on the snap.
Kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to. Okay? So, you know, let's just start to get our groove on a little bit. Then an hour, we put the kids away, it's all good. Hey, DJ, let's hit it. Let's do it. Come on. Okay, now.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh yes, he's literally.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
Yeah. Well, now when we come back, we're gonna talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right, we'll be right back with more right after.